OG Anunoby with a step back three for the Knicks. First score of the game belongs to OG. Former Toronto Raptor getting a three. Drew Holiday on the inside with the reverse layup. Over Jalen Brunson. Knicks one on a nail biter. Final couple seconds of the first game on Monday. Mikal Bridges with a reverse, doesn't fall in. Tatum with the rebound. Up court to White. To Brown. Brown faking a three over OG. He's going to drive in corner now. Spin in the paint. Shot doesn't go. Get his own rebound. Kick back out to Tatum. Gives it to Holiday. He shoots a three. That won't go in. White with the rebound. To Horford. Horford with the three. Doesn't go. Bridges with the rebound. And Mikal Bridges fumbles that one. Kickball out of bounds, New York. Turnover. Let me know in the poll chat who you have winning this game. Not as many people coming in as yesterday. Brown with the three. Not going to fall. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Brunson on the inside. Shooting over White. That won't go. Rebound by Tatum. White going through OG. Trying to get the layup. That's not going to fall again for Boston. Towns with the rebound. Here's Bridges with a step back from the elbow. That doesn't fall again. Tatum with the rebound. Both teams haven't scored here in a minute now. Brown coming in on the corner, and it's stripped, stolen right out of his hands by OG Anunoby. OG cutting through the defense. Layup won't go in. Hart tried to get the putback. It's unsuccessful again. Brown with the rebound to Tatum. White back to Tatum with the three, and that doesn't fall. Towns rebounding. Neither team has scored in like 2 minutes here, chat. Stagnant on offense. Brunson working on Horford at the line. To Bridges. Inside the Towns. They're going to call Jason Tatum with the foul. First foul in the game. Going to belong to Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday with a three for Boston. Each team with a three now. OG with one for New York. Holiday just got one for Boston. Brunson with the three. That doesn't fall in. Tatum with the rebound. Tatum with the long pass all the way down the court to Holiday. He's going to draw the foul from Jalen Brunson. Holiday and Brunson. One-on-one down at the other end of the court. Good look there by Jason Tatum finding him. Deep pass. And now the refs are going to review this one. Okay. Clear path foul on Jalen Brunson on Drew Holiday. He'll shoot free throws. So it stands on Brunson. That's the first foul on New York. And the 3 for OG Anunoby got taken away to open up the game, chat. The 4-0 Boston lead because New York only had the 3. Now they took that away from OG Anunoby, and now they're down now. Drew Holiday shooting free throws. He misses the second. New York down 5 now. Now it's a 5-0 lead for the Celtics, and they get control of the ball as well. If that wasn't his foot was on the line. He was out of bounds when he shot it. Yeah, that's why. I was going to say, why don't they convert it to a 2? Then they meant he's out of bounds. Brown shot, missed. OG Anunoby with the rebound. Tough break there for the Knicks. Hart tries a 3. That won't fall in. Bounces on the rim. Tatum with the rebound. The Holiday. Holiday to Tatum. 7.5 remaining here in the quarter, chat. Tatum working on Towns at the corner. Driving his way through the paint. Kick out to Horford. Horford drives in. Hook shot doesn't go in. Gets the rebound in the putback. Celtics up 7-0 now. Let me know in the poll chat who you have winning this game tonight. Knicks or Celtics. Towns working his way through Horford and Holiday on the defense, and he gets the basket. That's going to be the first official basket for the Knicks now. Derek White on the move, fighting off Jalen Brunson, getting a tough shot from the corner. 9-2 lead. Brunson, baseline, Brown on the defense. Kick out the Bridges. The OG. Drives into the paint, spins on Tatum. Baseline pass to Brunson. He brings it out, takes a shot from the field, doesn't go. Towns gets the rebound and the putback. Karl-Anthony Towns now with 4. He's now, again, the only scorer for New York. Derek right here almost got stripped by Hart. Brunson on the defense. To Brown. Brown driving in the paint. Tough shot, and he gets it in over Hart, and he commits a foul. Boston calls a timeout, too. 11-4. 6:12 remaining in the first. And Brown's going to shoot free throws when we come back. I'm pretty sure he will. I believe that's a foul on Hart as Brown made that shot. Oh, wait. Oh, why is it anymore? Backdrop of the. Whoa, yeah, I'm not gonna hit 1,000 views. I might not even hit fucking 40. Last night popped off, man. This shit fucking. Must just be certain teams, games people like really gravitate towards more. Even yeah, when I did game 7 of the fucking Clippers Nuggets, I had like 32 views. I was like, what? I thought that was like guaranteed pump of a stream. No. I didn't think I was gonna get 1,000 views last night. I thought tonight would be the bigger game. I don't know. Must just be like certain teams do well. I don't know. Jaylen Brown at the free throw line. And he goes 1 for 3 at the line. Brown had 3 attempts there, only got 1 in. Brunson with the rebound. OG with a 3, and it doesn't fall. White getting the rebound. Derek White with it to Brown. Brown working on Hart. Hook shot. It is good. (13-4) after that 3 was taken away from OG. Towns with all 4 of the Knicks points. Bridges pulling up from the elbow. It's short. Tatum with the rebound. Tatum resetting, letting his team catch up. White with 3, and he gets it. Derek White with his first 3 of the night. 16-4. Boston is taking a 12-point lead here over the Knicks. Brunson pulling up from the field. Shot doesn't go. Fournette with the rebound to Tatum. Pritchard with the 3, and that doesn't fall. Towns with the rebound to Bridges. In the corner to Hart. Back out to OG. Working on Pritchard. Pushes off him. His pass to Hart. He just fumbles out, almost out of bounds. Gives it to Bridges. Bridges with a reverse layup on the baseline. Won't get it to fall in. Fournette with a rebound. Ooh, Jaylen Brown with catching air going over Jalen Brunson, chat. Jalen Brunson was standing in the lane there, and he took all the heat from that explosive move by Jaylen Brown. Brunson stood there, took the heat, and Brown catching air. Didn't get the dunk. Ooh, wow. Imagine if that went in. It was a foul on Brown. Because Brunson was there. Legal charge. Imagine if he got that, though. Damn, fucking Knicks can't score for shit. Brunson put it up for Robinson. He couldn't get the dunk. Couldn't make the finish. White puts it up for Cornette. He can't finish that one either. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks are 2 for 16 shooting from the field. They're 0 for 3 with the 3. Celtics are 7 for 18 shooting from the field. They have 1 3 belonging to Derek White. Hart shooting a 3, and he gets that one. And there's the first 3 for New York. Belongs to Josh Hart. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Tatum working on Robinson. Layup doesn't go in. Rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Bridges. Up the court to Anunoby. Inside the Robinson, and this time they connect. Robinson with the dunk. Mitchell Robinson with his first points this game. Knicks now down by 7. They were down by as much as 22 in the first game, and they came back and won that in Boston. Derek White with the second 3 for Boston. His second 3. He's got 8 tonight. Back to a 10-point lead for the Celtics. Brunson. Tatum with the steal. Taking it from Brunson. Hart on the defense. Cutting through the paint. Can't get it to go. Pritchard with the rebound. But he stepped out of bounds before he could save it. But they're going to call a foul on Bridges. Celtics get their first turnover. Mikal Bridges picking up his first 10-point game here. Knicks call a timeout. 2:39 remaining in the first chat. Let me know in the poll who's winning this one. Oh yeah, views are mad fucking struggling. So, we're in the wayside, Shot clock violation for Boston. Good defense for the Knicks. 3 turnovers for each team now, chat. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Knicks down by 10. Robinson giving it to OG, but he kind of dropped the pass, fumbled it. Horford with the pickup. Turnover, New York. Holiday to Pritchard. Robinson on Pritchard. He's going to fake him with a step back 3, and that's short. Holiday gets the rebound, though. Back to Pritchard. He tries the 3 again. And the second tries a charm. Peyton Pritchard with his first 3 of the game for Boston. Third 3 overall. Brunson over Brown with the 3. That won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. He's going to drive in. Kick back to Hart. Corner 3. That won't fall. Brown with the rebound. Minute and a half remaining in the first. Brown. Horford to Pritchard. Pritchard stepping back on Robinson. He's going to drive back out in the field. And that was a very stupid play by Pritchard. Bounce it off the feet of Robinson. Turnover. Brunson. Hart. McBride going for the 3. Couldn't get it to fall. And Mitchell Robinson cleans it up inside. Gets the put back. So it's not a 3 for the Knicks, but at least they got points off of that turnover for Boston. I don't know what what he was thinking on that offensive possession there. Right at the feet of Robinson. Don't know what he was thinking. Brown pushing off Anunoby. Shot. Goes in. Jaylen Brown with a hard shot there over Anunoby. He's got 6 now. Here's McBride to Brunson. 25 seconds in the first. Brunson, Porzingis almost pushing him out of bounds baseline. He doubles around him, goes back the other way and gets the reverse layup. Jalen Brunson with a couple tricks up his sleeve there. 24-13. Porzingis didn't see that one coming. And Pritchard gets a 3, but we got a foul on the court. It's going to be on New York. Under 5 seconds to go in the first. 24-13. Celtics up by 11. Holiday inbounds across court. Horford with the 3. That won't fall. Bridges with the rebound. He just chucks it at the half-court line. That won't go anywhere. First quarter comes to a close in the Celtics up by 11 over the Knicks. 24-13. Knicks aren't playing bad defense. Boston's just shooting the 3 well. Leading scores for each team. New York. It's currently tied between Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson off the bench. They each have 4. Over to the Celtics. Derek White. He has 8. He's got 2 threes for the Celtics. Knicks are shooting 26% from the field, 6 for 23. Boston is 10 for 26. That's 38%. Like I said, 1 3 belonging to the Knicks, 3 for the Celtics. Knicks have yet to get to the free throw line. Boston is 1 for 3 at the line. 14 total rebounds to 20. Knicks with 4 offensive boards to 7. 10 defensive boards to 13. So Boston owning them in the defensive stat there. The rebound stat. 2 assists to 5. 0 blocks to 1. Each team with 2 steals. Each team with 3 turnovers after 1. 10 points in the paint for each team as well. And 4 fouls on the Knicks. 2 for the Celtics. Knicks got to watch those fouls. Getting the Celtics to the line, although they were only 1 for 3. They've yet to get there. Don't want to be staring down the barrel of like 8-9 fouls going into halftime if you're New York. No way, did he like my tweet? No way, he did. That's insane. That's so cool. No, nothing. No, nothing creative. It was just a shoe guy that works on Complex, and he's on that podcast I used to watch. Yeah. He just made a tweet about some sneakers, and I was like defending him, and fucking like people were attacking him for his like sneaker input. I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, we're talking about overpriced sneakers. Why do people take this shit so seriously? Like, fuck, man. Towns can't get the layup. Tatum with the rebound. Jason Tatum with no points yet in this one. He's yet to score for the Celtics. He drives baseline and gets the open dunk on the corner. And just like that, Jason Tatum with 2. 26-13. McBride. Bridges. Towns. Working on Horford. Hook shot goes in. Count it. And the and one. Al Horford with his first foul. Karl Anthony Towns going to the line. 3-point play. Karl Anthony Towns gets a 3-point play. He's now got 5 rebounds. Tatum's pass to Porzingis couldn't handle it. Out of bounds, turnover Boston. McBride. The Bridges. Towns pushing in on Horford again. Hook shot. Count it. And another foul on Horford. Back-to-back fouls here on Al Horford. Karl Anthony Towns going to the line again for a 3-point play for the Knicks. Horford, 2 back-to-back fouls. You're going to have to watch him. Veteran for Boston. The 3-point play is good. Back-to-back 3-point free throws for Karl Anthony Towns. He now has 10. Leading score for the Knicks now. Pritchard with it. Horford shooting a 3. High rebound. Porzingis gets the rebound. Back out to Pritchard. He shoots a 3. No. And they're chasing that ball. That's going to be out of bounds off Horford. Knicks with an opportunity here. Cut it down by at least 5. There's McBride. Bridges. High pass over Tatum to Towns. Towns working on Horford again. He goes out. Baseline layup is good. Anthony Towns putting the Knicks on his back at the moment. 26-21 now. He's now got 12. This is an 8-0 run for the Knicks. Tatum swerving on Robinson. Step back in the paint. Doesn't go. Towns rebounding. Anthony Towns has 12. The rest of the team with 9. It's Cameron Payne trying to 3, and that won't go. Rebounded by White. Here's Horford. Mitchell Robinson poking it away from Horford, and we're going to have a tie-up on the floor here. Mitchell Robinson putting the work in on veteran Al Horford. Putting the defense on him, poking the ball away, fighting for it on the ground. I believe we're going to have a jump ball here. We have a jump ball at center court here between Robinson and Horford. Horford won the tip-off. Pritchard making an attempted 3 from the corner. That won't go. Now they're going to call a foul on Jaylen Brown on Karl Anthony Towns. George Towns. That's going to be the second on Brown. New York keeps the ball here. Luke Cornett with the foul on Mitchell Robinson. He's going to go to the free throw line now. That was the intentional foul. Towns gets that knocked away by Cornett as Robinson couldn't make that free throw. White with the corner 3. That won't go in. And Cornett got shoved by Towns underneath the rim as he tried to get the rebound. And they're calling a foul now. It's going to be 2 on Karl Anthony Towns. Cornett and Towns are fighting for that rebound underneath the missed free throw. Hart inside the Cornett. And he gets that layup. Luke Cornett with his first basket. And Josh Hart gets the deep shot from the field. 28-23. Jaylen Brown passed to White. He couldn't get the pass. Had to chase it. Hand off to Tatum. Miles Bridges with a really good defense on Tatum. Gives it to Cornett. Hart with the strip to Holiday. And that ball's gonna be out of bounds. They're saying off Holiday. Boston has turned it over 7 times now. New York retains possession here. 7.5 remaining in the quarter. Towns, double teamed by Brown and Holiday, tried to get through to get the layup, couldn't get it. White with the rebound, very tough shot for Towns. Brown cutting through the defense and getting the basket. Jaylen Brown with the aggressiveness, breaking through the double team with the explosiveness and going up to the board. Knicks call a timeout. 30-23. 7-point game, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter, chat. Austin has been in the lead this whole game here. Karl-Anthony Towns putting the work in for the Knicks here in the second quarter. He's got 12. Voting in the poll chat, who you have winning this game. Jaylen Brown with the layup. He's now got 10. Bridges driving in the Tatum. Baseline. Goes in for the layup. Doesn't go. Rebounding the other side is Cat. And he gets the putback. Jaylen Brown. 3. Doesn't go. Cat with the rebound. Gives it to Bridges. He couldn't get a handle on the pass, though. Turnover, New York again. 32-25. 6 minutes remaining in the quarter. Celtics get another opportunity here. White going in. Hand off to Cornet, and he gets the dunk. Luke Cornet with 4 now. Coming off the bench for Boston. Celtics almost expand this lead to double digits again. Brunson with an accelerated floater in the paint gets the point basket. He's got 4 this game now. They're going to need more from Brunson if they're going to want to get back into this one. Tatum with a fadeaway shot. Doesn't go. Bridges with the rebound. Inside the heart. Brunson in the corner. White on him. He spins around. Stops. Step back. Goes in. It's denied by Tatum. White gets the ball. Defensive hold by Boston. White with the 3. And that doesn't go. OG with the rebound. OG's pass to Hart. Stripped away by Holiday. Holiday with a 3. And that's rebounded by Brown. Brown to Holiday. Back to Brown. He's going to set up for the corner 3, and he gets that one. The New York Knicks with the defensive collapse there. Holy shit. The Knicks were all over that ball. That's the first 3 this quarter. Make it the second as OG answers with his 3. That's going to be the second 3 of the game for Anunoby. Brown with the spin on Hart, and he gets the basket in the paint. And one. Jaylen Brown drawing the foul from Josh Hart, and he gets the basket. He'll be going to the line for the 3-point play. Jaylen Brown with 13 now. He's 6 for 12 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Chance to make it 14, all before halftime. And just like that, 3-point play by Brown is good. Celtics have a 10-point lead, chat. Keep voting up in the poll who you got winning tonight. Anunoby over Holiday with a wide missed 3. Cornet with the rebound. Gives it to White. To Tatum. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Tatum drives in. Kick out to Brown. Brown with the 3. Almost airballed it. Looks like it just skimmed the rim there. Out of bounds. Still a 10-point lead for the Celtics here. Under 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. Brunson throws it away looking for Anunoby, but they weren't on the same page. Another turnover for the Knicks. Did a spin move there on Holiday. Went the pass at the OG, but it was just behind him. Brown. Brunson on the defense. Brown outside the White. He shoots a 3. I think he's going to be fouled by Hart there. And it is. That's going to be the second on Hart. Josh Hart picking up his second foul on Derek White there. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. There's a 3-point play foul. Bam. Oh, yeah, and Paris. I even thought when you told me, oh, I'm coming back, and I was like, fuck, I probably should. Like, damn. I've had tons of time. It was nice though. Still had to get some. Maybe if the kitchen was already.
Oh my better.
Yeah, and if some motherfucker tries to get like all beside me in bed and putting their hand around, I'm gonna be like, I'm about to kill you.
This plus was guy who was
Martha Stewart. I'm not interested in it. Josh Hart at the free throw line gets the first. Boston has ballooned this lead to the largest tonight with up 16, now 15. Knicks are in the bonus. And Hart goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the half chat. Josh Hart's got 7 now. Here's White to Brown. Brown with the spin move on Hart. That doesn't go. And Holiday is going to tap that one out of bounds. New York ball. Bridges to Brunson. Back to Mikal Bridges. Anunoby. Bridges. Hart with the screen. Bridges inside. Hart. Hook shot is good. Give Josh Hart 9 now. 46-34. Celtics up 12. Holiday cross court to White. White with a quick 3. No. And a diving attempt. A rebound by Josh Hart and Holiday there. They're saying that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch, New York. Tom Thibodeau is upset over that call. So is Hart. They're giving it to Boston. White inside the cornet to Brown. Brown drives right into Anthony Towns with the spin. Step back, doesn't go. Brunson with the rebound. Brunson finding OG all the way down at the other end of the court behind the defense. He gets the one-handed dunk. They were down by 16. Now they're down by 10. And Anunoby with the big finisher there. A minute and a half remaining in the half. White swerving, driving. That's going to be knocked away out of bounds. White was looking for the foul there from Towns, but they're not going to give it to him. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds off New York. Boston keeps it with 7. White inside to Holiday. 5 on the clock. 4. Holiday working in on Bridges. He's going to get the basket and 1. Holiday working in the post over Mikal Bridges there. Pushing him back. Drawing the contact. Chance for Holiday in a 3-point play here. And he gets it. Brunson to Bridges. White on him. OG, handoff back to Mikal. Mikal dribbles in the paint. Steps in on Cornette. Kick back out to Brunson. Brunson fakes over Holiday. Shoots the corner 3, and he gets it. 3 for Jalen Brunson. Under a minute remaining in the half here. 10-point game. White. Footwork on Brunson. Trying to get a screen from Tatum. Pass to Tatum. Poked away from Anunoby. That's going to be out of bounds off New York at Anunoby. Shot clock is at 10. New York obviously keeps the ball. Put up in the poll who you think you got winning tonight, chat. Out to go in the halftime here. 40 seconds. White the Holiday. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. And that's going to be stripped away by OG with the steal. Brunson. Resets. Comes back out beyond the arch. He's going to drive in. Make a move on White. Kick back out to Hart. 10 to shoot. Hart. Up top to Towns. He pushes Tatum out of the way on his ass. Inside the Hart around Cornette. And he gets the layup. Karl Anthony Towns with the curl pass around Luke Cornette there. Perfect to Josh Hart. 12 seconds remaining. Brown with the ball. 49-41. Cut the lead to 8. Brown spinning on Hart. He drives in. Layup. Not going to go, but Cornette's there for the dunk. Foul called on New York before Cornette got the finish there. Jaylen Brown going to the free throw line to shoot 2. 3.4 remaining. Brown gets the first. Chance to put the Celtics back up by 10. Going into halftime. Brown's got 11 points in this quarter alone. Got a really good game. Leading scorer for the Celtics. And he missed the second free throw. Cat with the rebound. He's going to dribble it out and just chuck it at the half court. That hits the backboard at the buzzer going into halftime. Boston up by 9, 50-41. That's going to be the end of the first half chat. Boston up not by much, only 9, 50-41. Knicks are still in this. They were down by as much as 22, I believe, in the first game. They came back and won that. Stunned the Boston Celtics and I think the rest of the NBA. I don't think anyone had them winning at least the first game. I'll read off some stats for you guys, and then I'm going to get out of here, take a little break myself. Won't be long, though. Starting over on the side of the Knicks, leading scorer for New York, Karl Anthony Towns already with a double-double, 14, 10, and 1. Mikal Bridges has yet to score, get involved in this game at all. Josh Hart has 11. Jalen Brunson only with 7 at half. And OG Anunoby with 5. Over to the Celtics, Horford with 2. Tatum with 2. He's barely gotten involved at all, but he has been getting active on the boards. He's got 9. Derek White with 14. Jaylen Brown leading the way with 17. He's had a really good game. He's 17-6. Drew Holiday with 8. Celtics 17 for 44, shooting 38% from the field. Celtics are 19 for 50. They're shooting 38% as well. 38.0. Knicks are 38.6. 3 for 13 shooting the 3. Boston is 5 for 21. Both teams shooting field goal percentage and 3-point percentage at the exact same. 23% for each team shooting the 3 and 38 for each team shooting from the field. New York is now 4 for 4 shooting the free throw. Boston is 7 for 10. 22 total rebounds to 30. 4 offensive rebounds to 9. Boston beats the Knicks there. 18 defensive boards to 21. Boston beats New York in all rebound stats there. 8 assists to 10. Not a big gap there. 1 block to 3. 4 steals. Each team with 4 steals. So good defense for each team there. Each team forcing 7 turnovers for the other. 28 points in the paint to 24. And 9 fouls to 7. That's what I'm worried about with New York. They're already picking up a lot of fouls. 9 already in the first half. They had 4 in the first. So that means they picked up 5 here in the second. Not a good look. Celtics still have a lot too, but only 7. I believe they're going to be able to keep that well below 15 by the time this game is over. We'll see, though. Jalen Brunson is really good at tricking players to lean in and commit the foul. Turnovers is not too bad. Turnovers, I don't think, is going to be a big factor in this game so far. They both have 7, each team with 4 steals. 3-pointers, I don't think are a big factor either. Boston's just shooting the ball better. They're getting more stops. That's pretty much your halftime stats. Drew, yeah, player of the game so far. Jaylen Brown by far. Already with 17. He's playing really well for the Celtics. It is halftime, chat. I'm going to take a quick break, so do whatever it is you got to do. Walk your dog. Get something to eat. Take a piss. Pet your cat. Do whatever it is you got to do. It's halftime. We're going to take a quick little break here. I will be back.
can never lose. I'm the type that be breaking rules, and I'm breaking backs. Gotta bring it back to my niggas that be on the breaking news. Ooh, the money and power I got. Couple friends, I don't got a lot. New friend on my right when I'm making a left in a Lambo, I'm bending a block. I hop out the whip, they give me a bite, I'm so fly, I got everyone shot. If she ain't got the brain, she can't be a 10. By the builder, I'm the handyman. Fable, Laffy Taffy, Candyman. Cause I've been snapping since the 2010s. Somebody tell them to stop. These niggas making up ops. For the money, she making it pop. Taylor Swift, yeah, they making it pop. In the spider, I'm dropping the top. Front row Balenci look like Illuminati. They tryna see if I'm evil or not. She said she wants some Tiffany. I got her a Tiffany watch. I like Celine, no Dion. Hattie Slimane with the walk. I got a Celine, Balenciaga. It came with a crop on the top. I flew overseas, I'm shopping just cuz. And me first look like a fox. Red light, yellow light, green light. Nigga won't stop at the lights. No way. Counting up racks every day, all day, not pop out at night. Aight. Make out no way, she cute in the face, he hotter than spice. Aight. Smoke to the face, what a wonderful taste, I'm out in the flight. Aight. I can just tell by the energy. It's obvious some of you envy me. Designer, I'm shopping in Italy. If it's spider on, come with a millions. I'm back on the road to put food on the stove, pick up the bacon in the Philippines. In the back of the road, my bitch got her toes up, pussy is sweeter than grenadine. You bitches gon' have niggas mad at me. Back in that mode, drip on them, fucking these rats on a baddie. Certified stones, I'm stone in a week, I'll smoke me a hope. AP I go, 12 cups, blue faces, same color. She said she wants some Tiffany. I got her a Tiffany watch. I like Celine, no Dion, Hattie Slimane with the walk. I got a Celine, Balenciaga, it came with a crop on the top. I flew overseas, I'm shopping just cuz. And me first look like a fox.
Through a game and a half, I am surprised that
Underway of the second half getting started here, chat. Halftime here, coaching adjustments. New York looking to be better on the boards. They got 22, Boston with 30. And we went through that at halftime. Boston's leading all the way in the rebound department there. And Boston's got to find their three-point stroke tonight. They're 5 for 21. And in game one, they were 15 for 60. So they're taking way less three-point attempts now. They get back on those threes. They're probably guaranteed to win this one with the lead already. Jalen Brunson with the strip from Jaylen Brown. And his pass up ahead to Robinson goes out of bounds. I believe Horford touched it last before it went out of bounds. So New York going to keep it with 18 on the clock. Brunson inbounds to Towns. Horford pokes that one away. That's going to be out of bounds off New York. A turnover for New York. For Boston, sorry. Well, yeah, for New York. Karl Anthony Towns. Losing control of it. Okay, Mimis. Tatum gets a three. Jason Tatum, sorry. 1 for 2 shooting the three now. He's got 5 now. Boston back up by 12. Be right back, chat, getting dinner. Knicks take a timeout as Drew Holiday finishes with a basket there. 10-point game. New York still hovering in this one. 57-47. 8.5 remaining in the third. Keep voting in the poll who's winning this one, chat. Do the Knicks go up 2-0? Or do the Celtics tie it up? Take the...
That'd be
Cause you'd have to like steam the bun.
good.
Bow, bow. All my homies eat bow. All my homies eat butt. I should do like a review for this. Film the fucking place, pick up a pack, the cooking, the finished product. You get a bow at the same time. Brunson power drives his way in through the paint, knocking Drew Holiday on his ass, drawing the foul from Holiday. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line, shooting 2. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter, chat. Boston has been up by the margin of 12 to 10 the whole quarter here. New York hasn't been able to break through that threshold. Brunson able to put them up by at least 8 here. And he misses the first, though. Oh, my goodness. Now, Brunson did go 8 shit in the first game, second half. Which pulled New York up from their 20-point deficit. See if he can do it here. Now, they're only down by 9. He's got 8. He's got to come alive in this half here. New York Knicks aren't going to win if Jalen Brunson's only getting fucking 12 a game. It's got to be 25 plus. Tatum takes it inside. Can't get it to go. Cat with the rebound. Up ahead to Bridges. To Brunson. OG Anunoby driving in. Putting Derek White on a fucking poster. OG Anunoby put White on a fucking poster, bro. Oh! And they're not going to review it. I don't know if Anunoby's going to get that basket. Damn, bro. He put the knee into the chest of White. And White goes right into Brunson with aggression. He gets the hook shot. Oh, gee. Over White, bro. He had fucking air on that jump, man. Wow. Derek White now is 16. He's got 3 threes. Tatum works his way inside. He gets good for 2. Lead back up to 13, just like I was saying earlier, chat. They cut it down to like 8, 9, back up to 12, 13. Josh Hart works his way in. Beating Derek White on the defense, getting the layup. Jaylen Brown with 3. And they're going to have a foul called on Karl Anthony Towns. See the replay. I didn't see this. Towns coming down. He put the forearm in the Brown's chest there and pushed him down. I think that's a 3rd foul on Towns now. White working on Miles Bridges on the defense. Takes it into the paint. Gets the layup. Derek White has 18 now. He had 16 the other night. Hart, Brunson, open 3. In and out. Doesn't go. OG trying to get the rebound. He's going to lose it to Pritchard. Pritchard saves it from going out of bounds. Up court to White. White to Tatum. Boston up 16 now, chat. Almost expanded this lead to 20 late in the third here. Tatum underneath past the cornet, and he brings it up to the rim for the dunk. 18-point lead for the Celtics. And the Knicks are going to have to call it timeout here, chat. Way too much momentum on the side of Boston. 4:37 remaining in the quarter. Up by 18 now. The Knicks cut the lead down to 8. They find themselves down 18 now. Oof. Jalen Brunson is going to have to wake the fuck up with only 8 if he wants to get back into this. Hart's having a good game with 15. Towns got 18, but they can't do it all, man, against the Celtics here. They're shooting the rock how they are now from the three. They now have 7 threes. 3 for New York. It's looking rough on the side of the Celtics now in the second half. Uh-oh. Say it's so smooth like glue. Yeah, Boston shooting better this quarter. 42%. Knicks still struggling below 40. They're at 38. Still 3 threes. Being outscored here 18-9 in the third. Northern Super League. Women's Canadians. Oh. 1,000 views last night. 25 now. I don't know how that happened. Boston on an 11-2 run here. As that ball goes out of bounds, as Tatum and OG try to fight for that rebound. They're saying it's going out of bounds off Jason Tatum. And Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics are going to challenge this. Looks like Tatum's right there. Might be Boston ball when we come back. Refs are going to take a look at this one. From the look of that replay there on that angle, looks like it's going to be a successful coach's challenge. Boston will get the ball back. Looks like it's going to be off of OG, unfortunately. Voting in the poll chat who you have winning tonight. Do the Celtics tie it up, or do the Knicks take it up 2-0? Successful challenge for Missoula. Boston will get the ball back. It was last touched by OG. 4:17 remaining. Boston up 18. Chance to make it a 20-plus point lead here. White on top with Brunson on the defense. White overhead to Porzingis. He brings it up to the rim. And just like that, the Celtics take a 20-point lead late in the third quarter. Knicks don't have an answer here in the second half. Brunson still struggling to get into double digits. It's Robinson to Brunson. Kick out the Hart. Hart shoots a three, and that goes in. Josh Hart gets the three. He's got double-doubles in 4 of his last 5 games. Celtics have made the last 6 field goals. They're on a 15-6 run now. Brown to Porzingis inside. Picks up the double team. Kick back out to Tatum. Hand off to Porzingis. He shoots a three. And he gets that, beating Bridges on the defense. Boston still up by 20. Porzingis with the three. Anunoby coming in on the corner. Step back. Gets stripped away by Tatum. Brown takes that ball. Another steal for Boston. Tatum underneath the Brown, but they weren't on sync to that pass. And there's a turnover for Boston. Under 3 remaining in the third. Brunson working on White. That's off the fingertips of Brown. He got in between Brunson and Anunoby there. White with an open three. Can't go in. Far rebound. He gets his own rebound. Takes it another 3 attempt. That one doesn't go in. Porzingis try to get the putback, but he can't. Robinson with the rebound. And he finds McBride down court. He gets swerves around the defense and gets the one-handed dunk. McBride with his first points off the game. First points of the game coming off the bench, sorry. Porzingis to Tatum, under 2. Inside the Porzingis. They're going to call Porzingis with the charging foul. Jalen Brunson was there just in time and just outside of the line. That was a clean charge on Jalen Brunson. Foul on Porzingis. Well, not foul, sorry, just a turnover. We're going to have a quick foul here on Mitchell Robinson. Had a foul to give, but not a big deal there. New York keeps it with 14 on the clock, minute 40 remaining. Brunson working on Pritchard. Brunson cross court to Hart. Hart shoots a corner 3 and that goes in. Josh Hart not missing a beat tonight. He's got 21 now. 10 in this quarter alone. Josh Hart trying to get the New York Knicks back into this one. 73-58. But the Celtics are not giving them much air to breathe here with their defense. Tatum goes up high for Porzingis and he can't get it. Hart with the defense with the rebound off the rim. Brunson to McBride, open 3 and he gets that one. New York now coming up from behind. McBride with 5 now coming off the bench for the Knicks. And just like that, they find themselves down by 12. all the opportunity for the Knicks to come back into this one. Celtics call it quick timeout, chat. 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Knicks with a struggling Jalen Brunson with only 8. Anthony Towns, Hart, and now it looks like Miles McBride off the bench is going to help the Knicks try to get back into this one. Oof, this game might come back down to the wire again. Oh. Oh, wish you would chill out. Let us put a fucking harness on at least. We'd take him outside. I don't trust him. He's too wild. There we go. We finally, after 2 hours, got a fucking vote in the poll. Celtics up 100% in the poll. Thank you to whoever that viewer was. I appreciate that. And we finally got a like in the stream. There we go. Let's go. Finally some activity. And Brown's going to launch a deep three at the buzzer to end the third quarter here. And the New York Knicks are on a bit of a late run here. 73-61. They're only down by 12 with a struggling Jalen Brunson. He's only got 8 this game, chat. Towns with the double-double, 18 and 14. Josh Hart with 21. And Anunoby with 5. And Miles McBride with 5 off the bench. Leading scorers still Jaylen Brown. He's got 20. 18 for Derek White. 10 for Holiday. Jason Tatum still not really a factor in this one. Only 9 and 12. He's been stacking up their rebounds, but... What's going on, Marcel? Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. It's actually 8:50 where I am at night. Oh, I didn't know that. In the Philippines, you're a whole 24 hours ahead of me. Damn. It's 8:50 a.m. where you are. You're living in the fucking future. I didn't know the Philippines were 24 hours ahead. Wow. It's 8:50 a.m. for you, 8:50 p.m. for me. I always find that fascinating. I'm 25 years old, and for some reason, like, my fucking brain still, like, I can't comprehend how. It's crazy. I'm gonna be going to bed soon, and you're just, like, starting your day, going to work and shit. And I find that crazy, like, when the world ends one day, one half is gonna see it, and the other half is gonna be sleeping. Think about that. Huh. Interesting. Well, now I know. Philippines, 24 hours ahead. Didn't know that. Hope you're enjoying the game, Marcel. Celtics are up by 12. They've been up by 12, 11, 10 the whole game. They ballooned it up to 20 at one point. But the Knicks keep fighting and they're coming back. Put it back to 12 now from 20. We still got 12 minutes of game here. Knicks came back from 20 in the first game and won by 3. Lot of time. They need somebody to step up big time. Really take the torch and lead the way. At least get this game tied back up. Celtics got to feed more into the 3. Knicks got to focus on those rebounds. They're still down big. 29 to 41 total rebounds. Huge stat gap there. They only have 4 offensive boards. They're only 5 down from the defensive board, so not bad, but 11 for Boston. They have 8 threes. Boston's got to start shooting the 3 better if they want to stay up ahead in this one. Knicks are catching up. They're 6 for 21, 8 for 29, Boston. New York got to start feeding him boards. Boston got to start shooting that beyond the arc better. They want to keep this lead. Anunoby putting up a floater. Robinson with the putback. Can't get it to go. Porzingis getting the rebound. What do you got planned today, Marcel? 12-point game here. Pritchard with the ball. Here's Horford. To Tatum. Shot clock at 4. Tatum launching a 3, and that's an air ball. Goes into the hands of Porzingis, and he brings it up to the rim and hangs off for a second. And he gets the foul from Josh Hart, too. Porzingis with the monster slam dunk, and he draws the foul. Josh Hart pushing him from behind, committing the foul. Porzingis will go to the line for the 3-point play. And he gets it. 3-point play, good for Porzingis. Boston is now up by 15. Bridges shooting from the line, and he gets that one. That's the first bucket of the game for Mikal Bridges. He hasn't scored at all. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He now has 2 points. He has had a really bad performance tonight. Horford faking over Bridges, dribbles in, hook shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Hart getting that rebound. Hart, McBride taking it across. McBride takes it in deep to the baseline, spins back out. Kick out to Bridges. Bridges, stutter step, has it stolen by Tatum. Holiday picks up the ball. Another turnover for the Knicks. And here's Pritchard with the 3, and he gets it. 79 to 63. Bridges inside. Stop, turns in the field, takes a shot, and he gets that one. Give Mikal Bridges 4 now. 79 to 65. Knicks came back down as much as 20 in the first game. Tied it, and then won by 3. Porzingis with a hook shot. It's short, though, but Horford picks it up and gets the putback, and it's good. And the Celtics had a steal on the inbound play there. Couldn't do anything with it. Knicks get the ball back as Mikal Bridges gets a 3. He's all of a sudden got 7 points now, and that's all in this quarter. Ugh. 81 to 68. Horford with the 3. Short, rebounded by Holiday. His pass is going to be picked off by McBride. Gives it to Bridges. Why stop? He shoots a 3. It can't go. Tatum with the rebound. Gives it to Pritchard. Slows the offense down here and reset. Under 9 remaining in this game. Holiday. OG on the defense. Tatum with the spin on McBride. The lean, loses the ball. Hands it off to Pritchard. He shoots a three and he gets another one. Peyton Pritchard with 9 now. Robinson with Porzingis on the defense. He puts a hook shot up in. And he's going to get the basket and one. Porzingis committing the foul towards Robinson. That's the 10th 3 this evening for Boston. Robinson drawing the contact from Peyton Pritchard, putting him at the line for 3 points here. Boston now up by 14. Oh, really bad for basket there by Mitchell Robinson. Whoa, that was way off. Airballed it. That was really off, chat. He was nowhere close to that. He's going to want to forget about that tonight. McBride on Pritchard. Almost poked it away. Horford with the screen on McBride. Back to Pritchard. McBride gets up. Back to Horford. Finds it down to Brown. Brown spinning on OG. Shot in the paint doesn't go. Robinson with the rebound. Feeds it up to McBride. Going the other way. 14-point Boston lead. McBride working on Pritchard. Robinson with the defense. Anunoby now. Anunoby spinning on Brown. Puts it up off the board. Robinson pokes it up in the air. Pritchard's going to bring it down for the rebound. Feeds it to Brown. Horford back to Pritchard for a three. Rolls off the rim. Robinson tried to get that rebound. That's going to be out of bounds by Josh Hart as he tried to save it. Boston ball. McBride tried to save it from going out of bounds, but he had his foot out. 7.5 remaining in this game, chat. Keep voting in the poll who you got here. Nice hat. I wonder where you got it. Yeah, I found it in the fucking lost and found bin while I was at church. Pritchard with the fucking air ball. That one was way off from his last 3 attempts. Knicks 1 for 2 shooting the 3 this quarter. Boston 2 for 6. All those 2 coming from Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, I got it from the fucking lost and found from church. Nice of you to tune in, Ty. Haven't seen you in fucking shit. I don't know how many streams. Fuck. Not having as good as a night tonight when it comes to views, but Robinson with the screen on Holiday. Bridges has it. Bridges, fade away, and he gets it. Miles Bridges has 9, all in this quarter alone. He has woken up now. Last game, Boston was 15 for 60 shooting the 3. Tonight, they're only 10 for 35. They've taken way less 3-point attempts than they did. And I was saying at halftime, I feel like if they really want to spread the gap on this lead here and come out with the victory, they're going to have to improve on their 3-point shooting. Good luck with the stream, homie. Just swung by to give a like and see how it was going. We'll link up soon. Yeah, we'll just link up next week, yo. We'll just link up on my birthday. I got something going on this weekend. Doing something Friday night. Boston's going to call a timeout. Mikal Bridges is having a good fourth quarter. He's got 9. 6:39 remaining in this one. 84 to 72. Cut the lead down to 12. New York still clawing and scratching their way to get back into this one. Sounds good, man. Yeah, brother, I appreciate coming in with the like. Yeah, I've only hit 33 views tonight, dude. Last night I hit fucking 1K plus, and it fucking blew my mind away. I couldn't believe it. I don't know where the fuck everyone was coming in from for that game. I really don't know. I started the stream and I looked at my page and instantly the fucking view count shot up to 33. I'm like, shit was crazy. Appreciate the like too. I was begging for likes in the stream last night when I had people like really coming in. I don't know why the fuck no one would just leave a like. Boosts my stream a little bit with more engagements. Could I let you walk away? But I only want to say. Don't wanna miss a thing. New York is on a 9-0 run as Miles Bridges gets another three. Derek White with the three tries to get that one to fall. He won't get it. Cat with the rebound. Up the court to Brunson. Mikal Bridges. 14 all in this quarter alone. Bridges. Up top to Brunson. White on the defense. He tried to get the three off and it won't go. White going through the paint. Up to the rim. Can't get it to fall, but Josh Hart's going to commit the foul. That's going to be the fourth on Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson with the step back 3 on White. Looks like he might have gotten a bit of contact there on him, but he didn't get the foul. White is at the free throw line now after the foul from Hart. The New York Knicks will not go away, chat. Scratching and clawing, doing everything they can to stay in this game. White goes 2 for 2 at the line. Boston back up by 10. Derek White, 20 points this game. He's got 20. 10-point game. 5 minutes to go here in the game, chat. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges takes the screen, shoots a 3, can't get it to go. Hart with the rebound, gives it to Brunson, and that's a 3 that's good. Jalen Brunson with 11 now. He's 2 for 7 shooting the 3. 86-79. White with it. White. Tatum on the screen on Brunson. Pass up ahead to Tatum. 5 on the clock. To White. He shoots a 3, and that won't go. Cat with the rebound. Hand off to Brunson. The Boston Celtics have 73 missed 3-point field goal attempts in the last 2 games. That's the most in NBA playoff history in a 2-game span. Brunson working on Tatum. Cross-court pass to White. White through the paint to Bridges. He shoots a 3. Can't get it to fall. Hart saves the rebound, but he gives it into the hands of Jason Tatum. Passes it to Holiday. White. Cross-court. Tatum. Corner 3 is no good. Bridges with the rebound. 3.5 to go here. 7-point game. 10 threes for Boston, 8 for New York. Boston struggling to shoot the 3 tonight compared to game 1. Bridges to Hart. Hart coming off the lane with a floater in the paint, and he gets it. 13-2 New York Knicks run. The Knicks have cut this down to 5, chat. The New York Knicks have all the fucking momentum on their side. Jaylen Brown shooting a 3. Can't get it to go. Robinson with the rebound. Under 3 minutes remaining in this game, chat. Knicks looking to tie it up, take the lead, and take a 2-0 series lead. Bridges shooting the 3, but it looks like before that we had a foul on Tatum. .243 to go as the Knicks call a timeout. 86-81, chat. It says 82 on the scoreboard, but in the game it says 81. Knicks call a timeout. They're on a furious comeback to get back into this one, and just like game 1, they found themselves down by as much as 20. They're down by 5 now. Mikal Bridges with 13, all in the 4th quarter here. He has woken up. Towns with 18, 23 for Hart. Brunson finally in double digits now. He's got 11. Still a quiet game for him nonetheless. Brown and White each with 20. Tatum still really not getting too involved. He's got 9. Nothing this quarter. Knicks are outscoring the Celtics 20-13 here in this quarter. They got outscored just by 3 in the 3rd to Boston, 23-20. Mikal Bridges got a 3, so that score is correct. 86-82. The officials have changed the score. Boston now up by 4. New York in prime striking distance here with 2.5 remaining. Brunson inbounds to Robinson, and Tatum commits the foul. Crunch time here for the Celtics, for the Knicks chat. They're down by 4. They got to get back into this. Officials went back, reviewed Miles Bridges' shot, upgraded it to a 3. And Brunson inbounds again to Robinson, and Horford's going to commit the foul. They're 1 away from being in the bonus. New York. Brunson inbounds to OG. To Brunson. To Hart. Hart shot can't get it to go, but Brunson's going to get the putback and the foul. Hart puts it up. Can't get it to go in. Towns with the putback, and he's going to get the foul. I believe that foul's going to be on Brown. 3-point play here for Karl-Anthony Towns to cut this lead down to 1. The Knicks did the exact same thing in game 1. Are we going to see a collapse from Boston again? And Karl-Anthony Towns makes it. 3-point play successful. This is a 17-2 run for the Knicks. They're now in the bonus. Boston up by 1. 17-2 run here. Tatum with the fadeaway over Anunoby. Can't get it. Bridges with the rebound. 0 field goals for Boston in the last 7 minutes, chat. A complete collapse for the Celtics right now in the last 7 minutes of this game. Brunson pushing off Holiday off the elbow, and he gets it. Jalen Brunson putting the New York Knicks up by 1 with their first lead tonight. Knicks have come back from 20 and taken the lead again, just like in game 1. Brown puts it up, can't get it to go. Putback doesn't go. Hard rebound with the help of Karl Anthony Towns. And that's going to end up in the hands of Brunson. A minute and a half remaining. Each team with 2 timeouts. 17-2 run here by the Knicks. Brunson, the bridges, corner 3, shot clock at 5, can't get it to go. Horford with the rebound, hand off to Tatum. Tatum inside the white, and Brunson's going to commit the foul. $1:15 to go. Brunson picks up the foul. Knicks had one to give. 87-86. Knicks in the lead. Tatum inbounds to Brown. Brown working on Brunson. Takes a floater. Can't get it to go. Try to get it for the lead. White with the putback. Can't get it. That's not going to go in. Hart with the rebound. Gives it to Brunson. And Brunson fighting through the defense of Brown getting the layup. 21-2 run for the Knicks, chat. 89-86, under a minute remaining. The Knicks have taken control back of this ball game. Tatum flying on the inside, and he's going to be fouled by Cat. Jalen Brunson in transition, spinning around Al Horford, who couldn't find him on his left side. With the right hand, bringing it all the way to the rim. Jason Tatum at the line. He gets the first. Keep voting in the poll, chat. Who's going to win this one? Are the Celtics going to take away the victory? Or are the Knicks going to finish their comeback and get the dub? Well, they already have made the comeback, but can they complete it? Boston hasn't hit a field goal in over 8 minutes. Jason Tatum goes 2 for 2 at the line there. 1-point game, 40 seconds. Holiday on Brunson. He's crossed half court. 8 on the clock. Brunson shoots a 3. And Anunoby's going to get the rebound and the whistle. Let's see. Missed 3 by Brunson. OG got the rebound, but he was out of bounds. Looks like Al Horford might have fallen down and kind of pushed him back there. 24.2 on the game clock, chat. Boston's going to have possession with it. OG got the rebound, but he was out of bounds. And the Celtics are going to call a timeout to look things over here. Come up with a game plan. 24 seconds, chat. 89-88. This is still anyone's game. 1-point game. Knicks were down by 20, and they cut the lead down. And got the lead. Cut the deficit down. That's what I was looking for. New York Knicks have a chance to go up 2-0 in the series here. If I'm a Boston Celtics fan, I'm not that worried, to be honest. I don't think if the Knicks hypothetically go up 2-0 in this series, that Boston is eliminated, it's over, the series is done. Yes, obviously, duh, for any team, it makes it way more harder for them to come back in it now. But they're not out. They're not out. Boston could still come back in this series if they're down 2-0. I believe that. Boston's last field goal was at 8:40 in the fourth quarter here, chat. We have 24 seconds remaining in the quarter. Boston has not scored anything since the 8-minute mark. besides the 2 free throws by Tatum. Tatum brings it right to the hole with the slam dunk and the foul. White inbounded the pass to Tatum. It was a straight line drive cutting through Mitchell Robinson on the defense. And with the one-handed slam dunk, Jason Tatum putting the Celtics up back by 1. Now the Knicks are going to call their timeout. 18.4 remaining in this game. Celtics up by 1, 90-89, chat. Knicks are going to have possession of the ball when we come back. I'll be right back, chat. Give me one quick second. Brunson for the lead. He gets fouled as he took a shot from the elbow. That's going to be on Holiday. That's going to be the second on Holiday. Oh, that was a screw up. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. He gets the first, tied game. Brunson for the lead, gets the second. 91-90, 12 seconds. Tatum with a straight fire line to get the lead in the last possession. Robinson on the defense. Tatum driving in, baseline. It's blocked by Mikal Bridges. He throws the ball away. They did it. The New York Knicks did it. They won by 1. Bro, they go up 2-0 over Boston. Second game, they came back from 20 points. Teams that win the first 2 games of a best-of-7 series on a road win the series 85.7% of the time. The New York Knicks lead the series 2-0, chat, coming down by 20 again. They do it again. Mikal Bridges with 14 all in the fourth quarter. And he got the block along with Anunoby on Tatum there. The New York Knicks, chat, 2 comebacks in a row beating the Boston Celtics. No fucking way. I can't fucking believe that. We just witnessed a comeback, chat. Astounding defense by Mikal Bridges in the fourth quarter and the scoring. 14 all in the fourth. Jalen Brunson with 17. He shot 2 for 9 from the 3. The Celtics fans look like they're in shambles, chat. Their team goes down 2-0 to the New York Knicks. Not even just like that, but they go down from 2 comeback games. Being in the lead by 20. blowing it in the fourth quarter, letting the Knicks come back and win the game. This time by 1. Oh my god. Game 3 will be on Saturday at 3:30. That's it from this game tonight, chat. The Knicks come back again in game 2, down by 20, take the lead over the Boston Celtics to win by 1. 91-90 is going to be our finishing score. Scrappy New York team coming back for a big time win. I'm going to read some stats off to you guys here, chat, and then I'm going to get out of here for the night. We still have the Nuggets and Thunder tonight. I'm not going to be live for that game, but you guys can watch that and enjoy it. Over to the side of the Knicks to start. Cat with 21, 17, and 1. Another double-double for him. Josh Hart with 23. Mikal Bridges, 14 points, all in the fourth quarter, chat. He was scoreless throughout the entire game. Turned it on in the fourth. 14, 7, and 5. OG Anunoby with 5. Jalen Brunson had a really quiet game until, again, he turned it on going into the fourth. He had 11, I believe. He has 17 to finish this game. Mitchell Robinson with 6, and McBride with 5. Over to the side of Boston, Al Horford only with 4. Jason Tatum had a really bad game tonight. He struggled. He got a double-double, though, 13 and 14. Did really well in the rebounds tonight, but he struggled to shoot. Jaylen Brown got 20. 20 for Derek White. White had a pretty good game tonight, probably the best of all of them. He went 29 and 5. Drew Holiday with 10. 9 for Pritchard. Porzingis had a run, too, coming out of the halftime in the third. He got 8 all in the third. They didn't put him back on the court in the fourth, I don't believe, so... I would have kept feeding it to him. He was going on a bit of a run there. Knicks finished the game shooting 43%. Boston, 36%. New York shot 9 for 31 at the 3. Boston, one more, 10 for 40. They really struggled to shoot the 3 tonight for how good of a shooting team they are. And getting 15 the first game, 60-plus attempts, only 40 attempts in this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board and look at that for game 3. 8 for 10 free throw shooting, New York. 12 for 15, Boston. 46 total rebounds to 51. 10 offensive boards to 16. And 36 defensive boards to 35. So New York taking the defensive rebounds there by 1. Boston was leading all the rebound stats there going into the fourth quarter, but New York turned it on again like they did in the first. 19 assists to 17, 5 blocks for each team, 11 steals to 9, 15 turnovers to 16, so both teams playing a little fast and loose with the ball, but that's playoff basketball. Every team's playing a lot more scrappier. 44 points in the paint for each team, finished at 44 points in the paint, and 16 fouls to 17. This was a very close game. Even when Boston was up by 20, the stats were still mad close. Blocks were tied pretty much the whole way through. Steals, the gap never got more than 2. Turnovers, the gap never got more than 3. Points in the paint is dead on. And the fouls, again, I believe the gap never got more than 2 or 3 there. So both teams played pretty well tonight. Boston struggled shooting. I believe it, honestly, I'll say it was the defense by the Knicks that won them this game. And the amazing fourth quarter performance by Mikal Bridges, turning it on, getting all 14 in the fourth. You can't ask for much more from the guy. But that's going to be all from me tonight, chat. The New York Knicks take a commanding 2-0 series lead over the Boston Celtics. We got to go back to New York and play, so I don't know. The Celtics got to regroup on defense because they had a bad night shooting. The first night, their first game, they weren't shooting the rock bad, but tonight was horrible. But that's going to be all for me tonight, chat. I'll be live tomorrow for game 2 of the Warriors and the Timberwolves. Until then, you all have a safe and happy night, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Peace out, everybody.